In this quick video, I got to put weight on, blinking now. In this quick video, I want to cover since the 1930s struggle with the black civil rights and black people saying that Christianity has taken away their identity and was a white man's religion. So it made us black people vulnerable to exploitation and financial abuse. And this is where Master Fahad, an Indian and an Arab, saw a fertile ground, financial fertile ground, where black people could be exploited because, would he shut up? My dog's with me, right? Because we had no sense of identity, no name, and therefore the hustlers and the thieves and the cutthroats came along, knowing full well that we had no root in anything. No sense of stability, and therefore we're vulnerable to all this strange knowledge and chemetic and ancient pyramids and Egypt, and thus the ground was ripe. The ground was ripe for people that were lost. Master Fahad was an Indian, and Muhammad obviously was the founder of Islam. Yeah, many black people were saying that Islam was a black man's religion, not realizing that Muhammad was involved worse in the African slave trade. But the pain was too deep to admit that we were wrong. That sometimes, would he shut up? Right? The pain is too deep. That sometimes, we rather not know. Would he? Right? Sit. Right? We rather not know the truth. I'm about to do part 2 to this. So we close our eyes, or what we do, we turn a Pakistani religion into a pseudo black conscious religion, still making money from vulnerable and gullible black people. Because nothing changes, nothing. We still get killed by the police, we still get unfair economic, distribution. Nothing changes, but of course, give us strange religion, give us supernatural. And most of them, if you look at most black conscious founders or even Arab, they're all been involved in fraud or sexual molestation.
Are they threatening your life?
Well, primarily because they're afraid that I will tell the real reason that I'm out of the black Muslim movement, which I never told. I kept to myself. But the real reason is that Elijah Muhammad, the head of the movement, is the father of 8 children by 6 different teenage girls.
Look it up, research it for yourself. They're all been involved with abusing young girls. Yeah, you know, look at Plight and Elijah Muhammad. But somehow these people have become, you know, so crafty at making money using politics and religion, a theocracy, in order to fleece a vulnerable set of people, you know, from their money. Even the black church open up in black neighborhoods, knowing full well, in fact, there's a video of pimps and hoes where the pimps came off the streets and went into the church. You know, hence why the church is in the state that she's in today. There's no God there, nothing more than money making. The church has made billions out of gullible black folks. So too the Black Conscious Movement, so too Fard Muhammad. You know, we know where that group developed into and still has done nothing for the black struggle. But they know how to make money from us. Dr. Omar Johnson, look how much money he made using politics, using interracial relationship, his hate for it, to make money out of black people. Tell us what they want to hear. Tell us what we want to hear, and we're guaranteed to open up our pockets. And this is what's happening now. And that's why our progress is so slow. We're waiting for a Pakistani Messiah. We're waiting for a black Messiah rather than waiting for our goddamn selves. And studying for ourselves, go to college, studying science and maths and business, doing it for ourselves, not messing around with all these fake ex-pedos, sex offenders. This is what those who are involved in our community, those who claim that they're black conscious. Look at Plight, and still people are prepared to defend him. Look at Dr. Omar Johnson. For years, he fleeced us, for many years, over this fake school. But still, because he told us what we wanted to hear, we were prepared to be oblivious to the truth. It was too painful for us to admit that these people who we follow do not have our interest at heart.
A new program coming out for the ladies is called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy.
Black messiahs, Pakistani messiahs, Arab messiahs, they all come along and they fleece us of our money because they know we have no root. They know we refuse to read, you know, the founders of any movement. We don't want to know. And they know that. Why do they think the church is so thriving? Because they know that black people don't read. And hence why you see them driving in their limousines, their Lamborghinis, and they claim that you're giving it to God. Quoting a Bible out of context, and, you know, you're willing to give up your tithes. Rather than put food on your children's table, rather than pay for your children's education, you'd rather give it to these fake prophets, these false preachers. And this is the state of the black community today. We're following sex offenders, we're following Arabs, we're following Islamic religion that has nothing to do with us. Nothing. But we're so desperate that many of us are becoming Muslims, claiming, oh, well, Christianity is a white man's religion. And look what Islam did. Look what Muslims did. But we refuse to read. We're people without knowledge. And hence, these people come along and make money from us.
A new program coming out for the ladies is called Lunch with the Doctor. It's called Lunch with the Doctor. You make a $500 donation to FDMG Academy, ladies. $500 donation to FDMG Academy, and you get a free lunch with Dr. Umar, restaurant of your choice in the state of Wilmington, Delaware. I said we got a new program called Lunch with Dr. Umar. Private lunch. Ladies, you got to donate $500 to the FDMG Academy.
Make money from us, and they've done nothing but hoop and howl and scream, God's gonna take down America, etc. They've done nothing for the black community but screaming and scraping the bottom barrel of every penny they can get from us, and they've done nothing for us, you know. And I'm afraid the black messiah, the Arab messiah, them days are over. We're gonna start do something for ourselves. Start relying on all these fakes.
Are they threatening your life?
Well, primarily because they're afraid that I will tell the real reason that that I'm out of the black Muslim movement, which I never told. I kept to myself. But the real reason is that Elijah Muhammad, the head of the movement, is the father of 8 children by 6 different teenage girls.